We are live. Boom. Go ahead and kick that on. It's gonna be loud.
Power on.
I heard that.
Alright.
Oh, make sure your volume's down.
Whoa.
Man, that was loud.
I guess it connected.
Are we in here?
We in here.
Welcome to the ETP Tumbler project, everybody.
How we doing? How you been? How's your mom and them?
What's going on? I believe we about to play this shit right here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
As always, thanks to Mr. Shadesville Nation on Facebook. We appreciate this beat, brother. Hooking us up. We're here with Mr. Tumbler. AR, of course. My man Jonathan Bowling.
You already know.
We're going to talk about some of his travels. I'm not sure if you want to talk about music, but I want to know about his music and his career, about what he's doing now. Your family man, what?
Well, I would like to consider myself as a family man. You know, it's one of those things that I think we all face in some particular form. Thinks it's very difficult.
Yeah.
I threw in the towel. So
He threw it in the towel.
I threw in the towel.
Yep.
You know? So I'm a single man and a father, which I think is the whole gist of it anyway. You know what I mean? Like carrying it on and carrying it up. You know.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, just chilling, man. Like don't get me wrong. Like I really appreciate the whole when I see other people like in love and in their family, and it's like, man, you know what? That's really nice, but not so much.
It's not for you.
It's not right now.
Man, everything ain't for everybody.
You know, I mean, in the
real shit.
in the South, like we're taught, you know what I'm saying, to like at an early age to like do your thing and then get married. Like that's first and foremost. Get a decent job, get married, like boom.
That's just the whole goal.
And you're thrown in there like early. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's
that
the
was
tradition.
the rhetoric. That was the rhetoric. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. That's kind of. I don't know if I came up in that like that with the whole get married thing. That just kind of happened with myself. But
I think recently a lot of, especially young people, kind of got hip to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, I ain't gotta do this shit. Like, I got another 20 years in me before I can
no rush.
Oh yeah.
No rush.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, but if you feel like it's ready, I ain't gonna knock nobody what they're doing. I don't knock nobody.
The people who do it at a young age and get it right, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like that's all envy right there.
Yeah,
that's all envy.
It's a rare thing. I mean, like, congratulations, you did it.
Yo.
You know what I mean? Good job. But I won't shit on nobody. I love this beat, though. This beat, it's really in there.
It's kind of like the background to the intro that you guys are providing. Working out. It's working out.
1 minute if I don't get no freedom, it's gonna be sad up in here.
Turn.
All right, let's go ahead and get started. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by CCS Motorsports for all your on-road and off-road needs.
If you can dream it, we can build it.
Empty Tumbler, everybody.
What's happening?
Jonathan Bowling.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching at home, it's time! In the blue corner, a mixed martial artist with a background record of 2 wins and 0 losses. He's 2-0 in his professional career, Mr. Jonathan Bowler.
Hoorah!
And in the red corner, we've got a mixed martial artist practicing mainly in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's got 6 wins, 0 losses, 1 no contest, Mr. AR.
What I got? I guess I got 2 no contests since I got whooped twice in jiu-jitsu.
Who's the sponsors around here before we get started on this?
CCS Motorsports.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we talked about some 4-wheelers and dirt bikes previously, man. We gotta really have a conversation about that.
Okay. On Hump Day Hip Hop, check it out on YouTube.
Cool.
Last Wednesday.
I need at least 3 wheels. Anything less than 3 wheels, I'm a little bit worried about. I'm gonna get a motorcycle, but I'm gonna work my way up to
You get a trike?
What they call a Can-Am?
If you get one of those, I will no longer be your friend.
A Can-Am?
No, man.
Things look badass.
If you're gonna get a trike, get one with one wheel in the front. Don't get one with two wheels in the front.
Wow.
I will
What
call
y'all
you a
got-
fag
what
every
y'all got
time I
against
see you.
Can-Ams?
Man, it's
A dude at work
it's
got
not a
one.
motorcycle.
It looked badass.
Bro, it's not a motorcycle.
It's like
It looks badass. Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
cool as
it's
fuck.
dope.
But it's kind of like rollerblades.
It's like watching
can't
Star
follow.
Wars on the road.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you're
hate
not
Star
driving a
Wars.
motorcycle, dude. You're not taking the risk. You're not doing any of that stuff. You're riding on something that stands up. I mean, a trike does the same thing. However, you can buy a badass trike, and trikes are respectable. As
Trikes
opposed-
are respectable,
but
and Can-Ams are not.
No,
Explain to me why. I'm not understanding.
it's just that motorcycle.
Listen,
world,
okay,
bro.
look. 2 wheels on the front, not respectable. 2
No,
wheels on the back,
you know why?
respectable.
Because any asshole out there can go and buy one and ride one. Not any asshole can go out and buy a motorcycle and ride a motorcycle. And not any asshole can buy a trike and ride a trike either, because there is difficulty to it.
I don't know,
It
man.
just makes it too easy. It's like, why don't you just fucking,
Buy a car,
yeah,
And roll your windows all the way down. Like, come on.
yeah,
get a topless car. That's what it is.
yeah.
Topless
Get a
car.
Polaris slingshot. That's pretty much what it is. It's
I
a small
disagree, man.
Polaris
It look-
slingshot,
it
which
look
those things are
bad-
badass.
It looks badass, man.
Have you ever seen a Polaris slingshot?
I have not.
You'll fall in love with that. Well,
Yeah.
pull it up.
But the dude at work got a Can-Am, and that thing looks dope. I mean, like he came in on it. I looked at it and I was like, oh man, I can drive one of those. It looks fun.
I mean, I'm the type of guy that
It's like
I'm not gonna knock anybody on what they're doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you got enough swag, you think you can pull it off. My appreciation for it is gonna be delayed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is like, oh, okay.
Well,
Like, boom.
I need an explanation of the Can-Am thing, because like when I saw it, as a guy who, you know, I guess I'm just not a motorcycle guy, which I'm definitely not. I'm a truck man. So when I saw it, it was just like, oh shit, that's something I ain't never seen one of those, because that's the
Right.
first one I seen in
Right.
real life.
Okay.
And I was
Okay.
like, oh shit, I ain't seen one of those. And I looked at it, and I was looking at it in the side and the front, and I was like, oh, that look badass. I could drive that. And that's just as far as it went for me. But why don't motorcycles enthusiasts think it's, what is it?
Yeah, get one of those.
Let me see.
That's bad.
Oh yeah, that's badass. Good.
That's
God
a
almighty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
You could probably buy one of those for about the same price you could buy a Can-Am for.
I seen a Can-Am. It's probably something. It's even brand new. It's somewhere around the 10,000 range.
Yeah.
But
That's-
this slingshot looks like it'll be a little bit more. You can get one of those for 10, maybe 14,000.
Yeah, you can buy one used.
Damn, that's badass.
But
Yeah,
people buy them as toys. They barely ever drive them, and then all of a sudden they want to sell them. And
Bro, I would definitely drive.
single
that
wheel in the back, you
motherfucker.
slap that
You
motherfucker.
couldn't tell me shit.
Yeah.
I'm driving this thing. You couldn't tell me shit. I don't know. Can I fit in this car?
Yeah, bruh.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You and the missus, bruh.
I
Turn
don't-
the radio up, bruh.
I don't know
all
about
day.
that.
Bruh.
I had to see one.
Bruh. Nah. You got
You
plenty
can.
of space, bruh.
I said, I told me I had to
Next,
see it.
next
in
time you're at Mooresville, head down to the Yamaha shop down there.
They got one? They got a couple?
They have them. Last time I was there, they had them sitting outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out, because like I don't want to buy a vehicle I can't fit in. You know what I mean? I'm not a Honda Civic guy. I'm not a Suzuki Ariel guy.
Well, I mean,
Nissan Maxima. No.
Maximum's got a lot of room, man.
Bro, I got a butt of the doors. I'm a 350-pound, 6'1" man.
well, I mean, it's made for two people. So if you want to take both of the seats out and just make it available just for you,
Actually,
I don't want to have to do that.
They make them in single seaters.
oh boom. So yeah,
they
that's
really
your day, bro.
Oh, so you think I'm just gonna ride off in this new vehicle,
you ever seen-
and my wife gonna be like, okay, babe, yeah,
Haven't
right.
you ever seen
Yeah, man.
DMX Rough Riders
Yeah,
video?
yeah. That was on back then, like for
Where
real.
there's
I forgot all
doing
about
bro.
that.
Yeah, you're right.
That's
You're
a
right.
slingshot.
But
Yeah.
you seen DMX compared to me? DMX is what, 5'8"?
I said the Rough Rider videos, man. I was talking about DMX compared to you.
Yeah, man,
But
he's a
yeah,
small dude.
they had a single seater slingshot. Is my point.
Yeah, I see. I do remember that now. Yeah, you're right. That one was like it was either white and red or white and gold.
Bro, just go test drive one and then we'll have another conversation. But like, yo, like I couldn't move my left arm. Like,
I sat in it for 5 minutes. My left leg went numb. Couldn't.
If I gotta get craned out, I'm gonna call you.
Yeah, don't, because all you're gonna see is a camera like this and me going.
You're like, thanks a lot, Tony. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, and he has to buy it because they had to cut the door off.
Now I gotta buy a vehicle I can't fit in.
I'll drive it for the door.
Trust me, yeah. If you leave it anywhere in my proximity,
It's gone.
it's
Yeah.
look, yeah,
Damn.
yeah.
Well, I don't need one. It's gonna get stolen. I'm gonna get jacked, then I can't fit in it.
I'm just saying.
Well, but it's essentially the same thing as riding a Can-Am, but more respectable.
But more respectable.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I still got my.
And it's safer. It's a lot safer.
Yeah, you got more in between you and the
Yeah,
street.
it's a built-in roll cage.
Yeah, built-in roll cage.
Yeah, you don't see it. It's all tube chassis, man.
I did not
The
know.
whole
I
thing's a
saw
tube
it, but I
chassis,
didn't think
yeah.
it was built for the roll.
Yeah, it's road street legal. That's what they're made for.
Fuck it. I know. I said built for a roll, like the roll cage.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know if it
It's
was
got the up here.
the whole.
I mean, if something's gonna land in between this space, you're fucked. But
Yeah,
if you're gonna roll, at least you have something.
something kind of the same. I
Yeah,
might break an arm
like
as
an
opposed.
Indy car or something. Like
Yeah,
that,
I might break
you know
an
what
arm
I'm
instead of smashing my head.
What's the 0 to 60 on that?
Let me guess. 2.9. No, 3.9. 3.9.
Man, that's a lot of respect. It should be though.
3.9. I got my sights set on the Gixxer though. Gixxer 750
sir.
or Gixxer 1000.
Ooh.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
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 So if I'm going, I'm going balls to the wall. I might just Gixxer 1000. If I die, I die.
That's one way to look at it.
Hey
you know.
man, I'm not gonna live forever. Might as well enjoy myself while I'm here.
4.8 seconds.
4.8 seconds. That's not fast.
Damn. I thought it was a
Not
whole second. I thought it was a whole second faster. I gave it 3.9.
In my mind, the capabilities of that, you would think that it would be a little
1,200 pound vehicle.
Yes, you're right.
4.8 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4,
60.
5. Almost 5 seconds.
Dang.
Ratio not far
So-
from the BMW M2s.
That's what I'm saying. So,
The BMW
Yeah,
M2.
but we was giving it like motorcycle specs.
Yeah.
And then but it's definitely car specs.
yeah.
Yeah,
you know?
quarter mile.
So a car could pull up beside you and dust you off.
Averages no, it's not as fast as a motorcycle. Average quarter miles. 5.8 second quarter mile.
Good God.
So it
What's the top?
so it dips out after the 60
Wait, no,
seconds.
hold on.
So it's got a
0 to 60.
got a crazy
Okay,
high
hold
end.
on. 0 to 60. This one says 0 to 60. 2015 Polaris Slingshot. 0 to 60 in 5.8 seconds. Quarter mile is only 14.6. At 95 miles an hour, top speed of 130 miles an hour.
Okay.
No way.
So it's just
But that's also who was driving it.
it's a toned down car basically.
You know what I'm saying?
It's kinda toned down.
If that's factory, then you can.
That's a toned down car though, basically.
Dude, I get you under 9 or under 10 if you let me work on it.
Yeah.
I can make it.
You hear that?
Stupid
CCS can make your car stupid fast.
I'll make it stupid fast. Okay, well, the 2018 is a 2,384 cc, power of 173 horsepower at 6,200 RPMs, 166 foot-pounds of torque at 4,700.
Damn. 100 what? Well, hold on. What's the torque?
166 foot-pounds of torque.
And it's
For
only,
one wheel.
That ain't bad.
and it's only 1,200 pounds.
Yeah.
That's moving.
Da-da-da-da.
It'll spin. It definitely gonna spin.
I might have to put the boat on hold.
Hold on, you getting the boat?
I want to get a boat, man.
What kind of boat you gonna get?
Man, I don't know, man.
Fishing boat, pontoon, or what?
I just want to impress myself. You know what I'm saying? Like
Oh, you going for it? Oh, you ain't thinking
gonna
about
get a
fishing.
cigarette
You just,
like a
You
yeah,
just-
like a Sea-Doo with the
just
little
flexing
rack
on
up
these
top.
hoes.
Oh,
I
thought
was
you were
thinking.
getting, like,
I was
cigarette
thinking
bulbs, that
fishing.
50 foot, 2 foot.
See, I was thinking fishing. You flexing on these hoes.
Well, I mean,
do a little bit of wakeboarding.
from what I hear, these new hoes like the flex. They enjoy the flex because they like to see a man still in the hunt. You know what I'm saying?
That's not new hoe shit. That's hoe shit.
That's
Basically,
hoe
that's
shit.
basic hoe shit.
Well, see, that's not what I'm trying to attract. You know what I'm saying? Since I'm on live podcasts.
Now, see, if I was you, like, if being a single dude, like,
You ain't gonna lie on the Empty Tumbler
bro, on some
project,
real
bro.
shit, being
That's
a
all
single
I'm
dude,
saying.
if you single, you know what I'm saying, Thoptimus Prime, fucking the king of the thoughts.
Yeah, you can say whatever the fuck you want.
Thoptimus Prime, leader of the Thottlebots.
Okay. Blow the roof right off.
Give inspirational thought speeches and everything.
But you know
all
what?
in.
As this is the thing. if alcohol didn't cost as much as it does a shot, I would be a part of the Thought Project. But they like to drink too much, man. It's just like shot.
Not really.
shot.
You talking about the bar though?
I'm talking about the bar. Of course, you get them home. You got the mini bar. You're like, you know what I'm saying? Like you can kind of like pace yourself with that. Like, boom, I get you.
But if you got the boat,
If you got
then
the
you-
boat,
you
they,
got
With the mini bar on
they
it.
secluded on an island with cheap alcohol. Like I can rock with
boats and hoes.
That's pretty
Sounds like a new
bad.
country song.
Boats and hoes.
That's a real song. It ain't boats and hoes a song.
Cheap liquor, keep tricking it. That's pretty
I
bad.
like this guy.
That's pretty bad.
I can't hang out with you
No,
because my wife is watching this, but I still like this guy.
I have friends too, so that's how I'm well involved in the new.
Yeah, but like I said, man, like, hey, if you're in a single life,
She's gonna know. My wife is definitely gonna know when I'm lying. I'm not a good liar.
you're not.
No. I sit there and clear my throat. I make a joke, and it's just like in that order. And she's like, "You full of shit?" Yeah. Like I'm gonna have to own up to it immediately.
Well, yes, I was out with friends.
Right. She gonna be like, "That bitch looked just like me, didn't she?" I'm be like, "Yes."
Oh man, the word is
sorry,
no,
baby.
when people cheat, they usually cheat down, though. They say that's the word.
No. I'm keeping it at a,
You
a
keep it
level.
level?
Yeah, bro.
They say usually they had like the chick that I guess they tired of the chick at home
You know-
bad as hell,
you know
and
how-
then the side just
You know how you tip the
Average.
scale on that?
not even.
You know how you tip the scale on that?
What's
and
that?
you cheat up? You don't tell your wife your salary.
Hold on, I need some elaboration on that.
Because if you
I
don't,
think I know
Don't
where you're
tell your
going,
wife,
but I
look,
want to
he
be
looks right
sure.
at me. I'm like, what do you?
I
man,
think
I'm
you're-
not-
I'm just
I think I know where you're going, but I'm not sure. I need you to elaborate. Go ahead, give
I'm
it to
just
me.
okay. Boom. Since we're in the den, you
We
know
in
what I'm saying?
here.
We're in
We
the
That's
in-
den.
live
Let me
to the
close- let me
world
close-
right now,
Let me
by the
close
way.
the door so we'll feel more comfortable. I got you.
Oh man, I'm about to get in so much.
That,
The door
that's
closed
live
for
to
some
the
reason, I
world,
feel
by the way. No pressure.
All right, here we go.
This is not gonna make sense. Okay, so boom.
Bro
if
science.
you don't tell your wife your salary, she's gonna know what she can get and what she can't get, and not to go over the cap to make everything, you know what I'm saying, kind of like smooth selling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For the most part. So let's say you make $60,000 a year, and you tell your wife you make 40. There's $20,000 that you have.
That's
And
unaccountable.
now that's unaccountable, and now you have the capabilities of cheating up.
I am
until-
okay that
You can
I'm
impress
okay
your
knowing
wife.
that this guy's smarter than me.
No, I'm just saying.
But okay. Also, this man is single now,
You're
and
smarter
also.
no, of course.
You're smarter than me.
No.
Okay, but listen.
In
okay,
retrospect, I'm a terrible liar. So
Okay, I get your theory, but however, what happens when you try to cheat the government in the same way? IRS,
no.
IRS shows up and taxes the shit out of you, takes everything you fucking got.
He ain't talking
Ergo,
about that. He ain't talking about that. He talking about just lying to the old lady about how much you got coming in.
And what happens when
like-
she finds out?
that's what I'm saying.
How she gonna find
I like for my women to do things under the table
Bro.
too.
How she gonna find out?
If you're married,
We are married.
okay, we're married.
Okay.
You get a check, right?
Right.
And it goes into a bank account, right?
Mine.
Yours.
Mine.
You're the only one that knows what's in that bank account.
Right.
Okay. Are you sure?
Positive.
If she wanted to look around and check shit out, she couldn't find out how much money's in there whatsoever.
not, at
You
all.
don't get bank statements.
Yeah, I get bank statements.
And
yeah.
do you always collect the mail?
To what?
Do you always collect the mail?
No, huh?
So
no.
if
Pimp
she really wanted to
strategies
know,
101.
I know.
Wells Fargo, Anthony. I'm not saying you're with Wells Fargo, but Wells Fargo, Anthony Redmond.
Oh, he think he's slick.
Oh, well, why'd you open my mail? I thought it was mine.
But they have kids.
Yeah.
They have kids
And then
and
guess
college
what?
funds, and you better be quick on your feet, and you
And
better.
then IRS.
Oh, you thought it was yours, bitch? What you talking about?
Because that's the thing. If you're married, that means you're living together. That means you get the same mail. That means
Right,
things
right.
go through. Da 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 da. You lay your phone down. You're checking your bank. You lay your phone down.
When
you
has
get
a woman
distracted.
ever complained about more money though?
Yeah, but like you
That
said,
won't be the point.
the point to be that you hiding money.
That you hiding it from her.
Why?
So there's a trust issue.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
And then now
Congratulations
she's
after
sus-
10 years.
and then
Like
now
wow.
and now she's suspicious. What else is he lying to me about?
You just have to
And
go
then
cold turkey from the
and then you
thoughts.
trying to do the cheat up type thing, and then that
Well,
falls through too because she's on that
Damn.
fucking point.
You see?
Damn.
You see?
So you saying there's no way around this? You're gonna get caught eventually.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, so
you know
don't
what? You know what?
fucking do it.
I
get married.
100% agree with you.
Yeah.
Like if you're lying, eventually, at some point in time,
I love hard, so I mean, if my
but,
wife if she's on all cylinders, then
eventually you're gonna
there's
get
no
caught.
reason
Though.
to.
I'm just saying,
exactly.
like eventually, have you ever like been in a serious relationship and got away with it? Because I never have.
I mean, most men would like to think that they're getting away with it, you know. I've never been confronted, but I've seen some of my friends go down, sadly.
And it's like it's in the blaze. It's
Like
it's
one night
hell of fire.
one night they balling
Hell
at
of
the bar.
fire.
Next morning they're calling you. I need a place to stay. Check out my
Bro,
shit."
that's why I would never, ever, ever
Take your girl to
move in with some chick. Man.
Yeah,
no,
you can't.
bro. I
you
gotta.
can't do it.
No.
You can move in with me.
Yeah.
all day.
Well, but if you're married, then that's automatically after shit.
Yeah, but I'm
and
just saying.
guess what? She calls the cops and says, "I want him out of here." Guess where you're going?
Yeah.
That's true.
To my dad's house. To my dad's house.
You're going out. Period.
Like, I'm gonna sleep this off until the morning, but yeah, have that person ready to go
Yeah.
with departure tickets.
Either,
Exactly.
either I can stay or I'm gonna stop paying the bills of this motherfucker.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that.
Well, but then it goes into divorce, and then you got a lawyer, and they got
Cheaper
a
to
lawyer.
keep her, they say.
Next thing you know,
Cheaper
you're
to
paying
keep.
for the house that
But
they're
see,
living
I'm
in.
very shocked that you're so mentally southern respondent on this particular topic because you're from the West Coast and these guys do it the best.
Yeah.
These guys have 3 mansions in the same city and have 3 wives because of, you know, the
Yeah.
schedule.
Also,
is so,
they're balling and out there.
We
A
can't
side
afford
bitch is
that
over.
shit.
Hey,
and
also,
they can't cheat up because their wife
but
is,
you
oh
gotta
my God.
what you got to think though, a lot of the mentality out there now is women don't mind if you have a side bitch as long as they're the main bitch.
That's true too.
What the hell?
Yeah, man.
That's
It's
true.
all about living.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're not married, like if you just with a girl that's your main bitch, you guys live together, you hang out the majority of the time, but you got a couple side bitches, it's not a big deal. But
What?
they just don't want to be
It's-
the side bitch; they want to be
Where
the
is
main
this?
bitch.
Yeah, that's survival
That's
on
West
the West
Coast,
Coast.
bro.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
It's nothing.
This is a real thing. You
Yeah,
ain't just,
you were out there for how long?
Oh, 2 years. Oh, it's like that.
I mean, you never experienced anything like that?
No, I was still with my girl when I was in college.
Oh. Okay.
So, you know, we was together. So, you know,
So you went around a bunch of just, you know, just
I was
like.
in college,
yeah,
of course.
yeah.
I was around.
What school did you go to?
OCC.
Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. Okay.
So, like, of course I was around, but I didn't check to see if it was right. My bad.
Oh, you good? You good?
I'm
It's doing its thing.
Okay. Well, of course I was around, and on top of that, I didn't drink, so I was always invited to all the parties because I was the designated driver.
Nice. Okay.
I could drive, and I was never drunk. So of course, hey, we're gonna get smashed. Who you gonna get to drive? Oh, well, Anthony's driving. He's always driving.
Yeah.
So that was it. So I got to go to all the parties because I was the driver. Of course, I'm in California. Of course, you work on projects with people together, and it just wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
To me, and of course there was temptation. I mean, I was in California, and my girlfriend was all the way in North Carolina.
That's a good thing too because here in North Carolina, we have you can go somewhere in North Carolina and you can see sporadic of your taste, of your liking.
Right.
You know what I
right.
mean? But on the West Coast, it's so saturated with just bad chicks. It's just like, okay, there's another fine woman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I disagree.
no?
No, I was there.
So-
and I was in Costa Mesa, which is close to Anaheim.
Okay.
Not too far from. I was close to Huntington Beach,
Redondo and
Long Beach. A little farther down, I've seen Laguna.
okay.
So I was in a hot spot for
Oh, you was close to Manhattan Beach over there. You said you was Huntington. That's okay.
Huntington, Long Beach. I've seen Laguna. Like my friends drove me that. Like I'm just saying. Like when I was in Cali, that's what it was. And I disagree. Like everybody in there wasn't like a solid 10 or higher. Like I seen some overweight dust buckets like you see
Yeah,
around here.
There's ugly girls everywhere.
Yeah, bro. Now, I do give you this. The ones who are fine are like Hollywood extra fine.
Yeah.
The ones who look good, there's a North Carolina look good, and then there's a California look good.
Yeah.
And that's really two different types.
I like to call
good.
that the
And then there's a
GPA.
Salt Lake City, Utah look good. And even the ugly ones fucking look good.
Utah.
There's something in the water out there, bro.
Wait a minute. I ain't never heard of this.
Ooh.
Somebody
Utah.
was kind of giving me the indication, like, bruh, yeah, go out there, check that out.
Utah.
Yeah, go out there and check it out. Single man, go out there and check it out.
Utah, you say?
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Explain yourself.
I have known. You got Drew. What the fuck was his real name? Or his first name?
No, not who you know. Explain yourself on what they look like.
Everybody I've
Elaborate.
ever talked to that has lived there, there's something in the fucking water out there. It's the weirdest shit. I've never personally been, but
Like,
I've heard
just
different accounts from
curvaceous?
different people. There's something in the fucking water.
Well, hold on. If you're talking to like a really attractive woman, you know, birds of a feather usually flock together. She's either like
I'm
not
saying-
the hottest one, or she's the hottest one in the group.
okay.
But everybody in the group is close.
Okay, say you're walking down the street in middle of Salt Lake, Utah, downtown.
Right.
Okay. And you see 20 women. Apparently, from what they say, 18 out of 20 of them are going to be 8s or better.
Damn, son.
Other 2, probably.
That's a
6 or
little
7s.
bit. That's a little bit too much for me because
But it's just an average thing out there. That's just the way it is.
So the
It's
average Utah
and
woman-
ugly
Beautiful
guys
people.
are with hot ass women because that's just
it's just saturated with just.
yeah.
It's just saturated with.
It's just saturated
What
with
is this?
attractive
What's
women.
this like the fitness capital of the world? What is this?
I don't know.
I mean, it's a high altitude. I mean,
There are a lot of Mormons.
yeah, and Mormons are hot.
Mormons
women.
are- I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
That-
Well, but
that
you
the
gotta
one who
think
got
about it
all
like this.
All that shit on.
Well,
you know
no,
what I
I
mean?
just said that
Mormons
out
are the
loud,
ones-
but yeah.
No, Mormons are the ones that have like 7 wives. So if you think about it, if you have 7 wives, that means you're gonna get 7 of the hottest wives that you can get. So that means that really the attractive women
I ain't gonna
are
lie.
the ones that are gonna get picked.
According
Because
to-
I could have 7 wives.
According to TV, like the Mormon women teeth fucked up. So was
Could
British
be,
women.
but-
so does British people. British people got some fucked up teeth.
Well,
It's
yeah,
just like
that's for health purposes.
I don't know. I've never been there, but from what I've heard, and it's a continuous story from people that don't even know each other.
damn.
that
So
I
this
know.
is multiple accounts.
Yeah,
from
same.
unrelated
Dude,
people.
So this
saying
is
the same
generations
thing.
of beautiful people just having kids with other beautiful people, and it's just
Yeah, the women are just fucking
Fucking
beautiful out
A.
there. I guess there's something in the water.
Well,
we're gonna see what's in that water pretty soon.
Huh?
Tell you that. It's gonna be jazz playing all day.
Like, I'm buying a plane ticket tomorrow.
You only gotta say-
Not me, him. That's what I meant.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I was-
I'll tell you all about it.
hot water.
He's gonna be live, Salt Lake City, Utah.
Well, I wonder why people don't just go live in Salt Lake City. If you're in Salt Lake City, Utah, and you watching this, I mean, do me a favor. Take the time to go a couple days and either go to the mall or just walk down the street and just let people pass you by.
No,
You
I'm
know
just
what I mean?
saying,
I want to
honestly.
see it. I want to see it.
Honestly, if I lived in a place that was overpopulated with bad women, I would not welcome other men there. Would not let it be known. No.
Why not?
Well, but look, if
Might be an ugly guy.
that's the thing is, it doesn't
No.
matter if you're an ugly guy or not, because the women, you could have 1,000 beautiful women.
How long do you
And
think this is gonna take?
and in that population, there could be 800 ugly guys, and that's all they have to choose from. So if that's all you have to choose from, you're
Even with
gonna,
the internet, like,
what are you gonna do? Fly across country to go get a hot man, or are you just gonna pick something that's right there?
well, what's next to Utah? Well, you know, proximity is.
You get what I'm saying, though?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Proximity is a major part of
Yeah.
attraction. People usually fall in love with people that's close to them.
Yeah.
Period.
Who would have ever thought Utah just? It's just
Like, yeah, it's fucking with me
Exactly.
too. Utah.
Yeah.
Like Columbus got some pretty attractive people. I mean, I had to stay focused, and I was at work. So I'm working, and at the time I was doing warehouse work. So I'm in a warehouse work, and I'm like, this is a warehouse full of people? I'm like, dang, I need to get the hell out of here.
that bad. Columbus.
Yeah, bro, Columbus, Ohio.
Dang.
Flatlands.
Flatland.
It is
I,
beautiful
I,
people
I
up there
went
in
there.
Ohio.
I
though.
went there at work twice on work on what they call it, deployment. Went there on deployment to Ohio twice, both times. Gotta keep my head down. Gotta stay in the hotel room. Can't go too much.
Just gotta chill.
That's your go-to. Like, oh,
Yeah. Gotta go to the hotel room. Put my head down.
Like, damn it.
If I'm talking to you, I'm gonna teach you something, and I'm going over here.
man, that's
Gotta make yourself.
Break time, don't talk to me.
Yeah, don't talk to me. I take break in the rental car.
Yeah.
I'm learning.
windows
I'm learning
up
right
and
now.
locked.
Anti-social as fuck. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And I tell you what. I tell you something happened last night. I went to karaoke. And,
Hold on, where?
Karaoke. I love karaoke.
Where?
Rabbit in the Moon.
Yeah, we were.
We're both there.
Y'all didn't. Okay.
Oh, Den Holly.
I just met you today, bro.
Yeah.
My feelings is hurting. I just.
He's
Bro,
like,
why'd you
my
hit me
feelings.
up, bro? You didn't tell me? Come on.
Well, your brother Chaz, no, he know I love some karaoke now.
Oh, yeah.
But, so,
That's where I've seen you.
yeah.
At the Rabbit singing.
Yeah, plenty
Boom.
of time.
Me and Isaac hung out the other day, man.
Boom, there you go.
Yeah,
there you
that's
go. I'll be in there. That's my spot. I love it. But I'm doing karaoke there last night.
Yeah.
Last night. And I forget what song I'm doing. I'm doing a song, and that's people getting hyped and they're dancing, whatever. And there's this young lady who comes in and she starts like booty shaking, like right there.
yeah.
Well, you remember that?
It's always,
Right
that,
there.
it's always that one.
Right
Right
there,
foot.
right there where I was.
Yeah.
And then like it's a trick I learned when people trying to get your attention, where you can not rudely and kind of incognito blow them off so they won't feel bad. They can just sort of disappear and
Yeah.
the moment goes away.
Going to the ether.
It's called a body shift. So, like real talk, you seen it, didn't you?
Body
You
shift.
seen it, didn't you?
No. This is how it played out. Okay, I'm watching this.
And I'm gonna tell you what the body
I
shift
look up
is.
at Misty. I
That's-
look over at
that's my
Anthony,
wife.
and I went
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, and the man goes like this, and just keeps on fucking doing it.
That's the body shift.
He just moved his hip. She was like right here. He's just like boom, just like took a half step, and he just
That's
kept
the
on
body
going
shift.
and doing his thing.
Hip
Like,
hop,
body
hip
shift.
hop, hip hop.
That's the body shift.
It's the real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the way it works, when body language works, the way it works, if you're
Nice.
facing somebody when they're trying to approach you, if you keep facing them, that like
You're engaged with
that
them.
non-verbally tells
Yeah.
them that you're interested, even if you're not looking at them.
Okay,
If you're
okay.
really interested, you shoot eye contact with each other, and that means I'm interested, I'm all yours.
That's stage 2. Boom.
That's stage 2.
Okay, boom.
But if you're trying to get rid of it, you make sure there's no eye contact, and then you body shift, and you let them do what they're doing. That don't disrespect them publicly, but in their mind, that he's not in this.
Yeah.
Okay, so boom, if I'm at work and the chicks just start popping on me, right?
Boom.
I already got the head down part. So, like, there's no eye contact. So, boom,
Right,
head down and then to the side, like.
You technically don't gotta put your head down. Just make sure there's no eye contact.
And I probably shouldn't say anything because that normally opens up for conversation
keep
when it
doing
comes.
what you're doing.
Well,
If you're in the middle of conversation, keep talking. If you're singing like I was, keep singing.
Well, it's just humans in general. When you're at work,
Yeah.
right? You're walking past somebody, and you look at them, and they're not looking at you. You don't say hi. You just keep walking. You look at them. They look at you. You say, "Hey, how's it going?"
Oh yeah.
And then you keep walking.
Oh, you do that
notice
nod.
that?
That
Yeah.
nod.
Yeah, like, what's up, man?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah, because you can speak to somebody and let them know that it's over. Like the conversation is over in that hello, like what's up? You know, like boom,
yeah,
like
what's going on,
Yeah.
man?
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
too early for all of this. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm about to work and then I'm gonna holler at you around lunchtime.
Body shift.
Yeah,
Body shift on them.
Body shift on.
but don't be rude about it.
So technically, she was your side chick for like 3 seconds.
Not even.
Not even. It was like a second. She bounced. Anthony's like,
Yeah.
I kept
'Cause,
that shit down. I was like,
I
5,
saw
4,
what
3, 2.
I saw what
Nice.
she did. She
Nice.
came in
Nice.
and was just like booty shaking. I'm like, oh shit, this is not good.
Because your wife is there at the same time.
Bro, right there.
right.
Right there. I'm like, oh shit, this ain't good. And so body shift, keep singing. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta establish eye contact with somebody. So
Right.
who am I gonna establish eye contact with?
With the
With the missus.
Yeah.
She look at me and look at her like, you still don't know me? I'm like, I'm not acknowledging that this is going on. I'm going like, yeah, we know what's happening, but chill. And as you can
So-
see, I'm not interested.
yeah.
What's the conversation on the ride home? You know what I'm saying? Like
Nothing.
she's not like, yo, I was about to beat that bitch ass if she would have stayed on you like
No,
2 more seconds.
she straight told me, like, I saw this, that chick try to them dance on me. I said, you seen what I did? I ain't paying no attention. Boom. Let her know, not interested. That's not me. That's not for me.
I mean, you can't help external effects, things that are going on around
Yeah, I mean,
you.
at that point, you're a rock star. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
they lucky you
that's
sing.
what it was. It,
Yeah.
it was the little gleam
Right.
going on because
Right.
you know when I sing,
Yeah.
I'm animated, and it's kind of
Get 'em, get 'em,
I'm
get 'em.
animated.
Yeah.
I really am.
That's
I'm
what
a
it's all
rock
about.
star.
Look, without fans, we're nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
so you gotta entertain that a little bit. They have to understand that.
Yeah, but I did entertain it. Not at all. No, I'm not gonna. No, I don't gotta entertain it a little bit. It's one of the things where everybody in here knows I'm married. Everybody in here knows.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess she didn't know because it's the first time I ever seen her.
Okay.
She didn't know, so you get a pass. But even if you trying something, I do the body shift. I'll let you know I'm not interested, and that's not without publicly disrespecting you.
True.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just being nice.
The worst thing you can do is publicly disrespect somebody, because then you inadvertently and for no apparent reason gain an enemy.
Yeah,
no
and they were
reason.
just having fun.
And they were just
Yeah.
having fun. And
Yeah.
they thought you were attractive. I mean, like,
Right.
it's flattering to think
Yeah.
that someone thought I was attractive.
Right.
Attractive enough for me to try to get my attention out of everybody in there.
Yeah.
But see, everybody who goes to the Rabbit, regardless of what they know and how educated they are on your personal life, you get so wasted in there. Oh, that's out the window. I know my perspective. Like, when I go to the Rabbit, like,
I don't drink
He
you don't drink?
at all.
No.
I drink once a decade.
Wow, you're a really good person.
Nah, I won't
You're
say
a really
that.
good person. You're a really good person.
I would not
To go
say
to
that.
go to the
I would
Rabbit
not say
and
that.
see that many people that wasted and still be like respectful, like, you know what I'm saying? That shows a lot of character.
That just says that I know that if I'm drinking, I'm a lunatic.
Well,
I'm a
Yeah.
lunatic.
He's got self control.
I'm a man
He
of
didn't allow himself to
I'm a
grab
man-
that trap.
Yeah, I'm a man of extremes. That's my personality. When I'm chilling, I'm extremely chill. When I'm happy, I'm extremely happy. When I'm excited, I'm extremely excited.
Okay.
Excited. So when I'm drunk and get belligerent, I'm extremely belligerent.
so to be something really nasty popping off.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Like, my regular personality is nice and having fun and good time loving. And then when I get drunk, it's like everybody in the world trying to test me, and I gotta show them I ain't that motherfucker to fuck with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But the rest of the world is saying, "Yo, be my friend." But you're
Yeah,
taking
but
it
I'm
as
like, you trying me, motherfucker? I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. So just to keep a clear head and stay out of prison.
right. Yeah,
I just-
that's
He
the
put a
best.
pill in his life. I
Yeah.
mean, honestly, something's
Yeah.
going on there.
I'm gonna drink this water and go on about my life.
Is he a nice guy? He's still free.
He was last night.
He's still free. He's not in prison. He must be a nice guy.
Yeah, he's nice right now.
Yeah. Let's just all be cool and have a good
That's
time.
crazy, man. You got a split personality when you drink or what?
Man, I chill out. Like, I'm super lax when I get drunk. I don't know where I developed that from. Because I know, like, when I first started drinking, I was doing gigs, and of course we were going to bars, and the band members, they were rough around the edges, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's young, and, you know, it's just like, whatever
Young
pops
and wild.
off in here,
Young
it's
and
gonna
wild.
pop off, like, you know what I'm saying? So
Young
it's
and
like,
wily, yeah.
So, like, we're getting drunk, but anything can happen at any time, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you
Right.
gotta be able to have a good time, but at the same time, you gotta be functional and know what to do, and be smart, so everybody can get home, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, we throwing them back, but at the same time, we still like casing the scene, like, you know what I'm saying, making sure everybody good. And then we have background singers that's very attractive, so we got to keep an eye on them because they're, you know, guys wanting to buy them drinks, and it's just, I don't know, we were all kind of like caretakers, but at the same time, we were wild.
So y'all was like
Having
MC
fun.
Hammer and with his girls. So MC Hammer was that way with his dancers.
Well, see, MC Hammer has a military background, so I mean, it's only right for him to be like the protector, and you know what I'm saying, like kind of like look over everybody and like take care of everybody. That's why he had 1,000 people on stage every night, just because he had that. He was a sergeant, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
but on some real stuff, he was trying to save his whole hood.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's
he
how
was
it went
trying to
broke.
save them and let them live good, not like get them out of a situation and then be like, okay, you good now. He was just like,
Yeah, do the right thing.
yeah, you
come
know what
on,
I mean?
I
Like,
got
he
you.
was like trying to get them
It was
out of the hood.
80,
And like,
what 80, 88, 89 through the 90s.
Yeah,
He's like,
early
come work
90s.
for me and I'll give you $50,000 a year. And that was in the 80s,
unheard of back.
late 80s, early 90s.
People who couldn't even dance was getting jobs.
Yeah, yeah. He was like, well, you're the guy who makes sure I'm on. You're my security. You make sure you bring my cars around and you do this.
Yeah.
Just because we're friends and we came from the same hood, don't go sell dope. Come work for me and make $50,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I respect that.
And for a period of like that time period, for a couple 5 years or 10 years or however long he had money to do that. He changed several people's lives.
Several hundred people's lives, man. It was, bro. I'm trying to tell you, he tried to save like Oakland.
So no, we wouldn't that good.
Yeah,
we wouldn't that sober.
Yeah,
Like
he was.
No. MC Hammer he's that dude. Matter of fact, he's got a show coming up here in North Carolina pretty soon.
Does
What?
Yeah, I think he's on tour.
Hey, maybe we can get him on the podcast.
Oh, that'd be great.
Podcast
Bro,
with MC Hammer.
if I get an MC Hammer,
He get airdropped
I'm
on a pair of shoe
pretty
pants.
sure I'm gonna fucking fanboy it, cause I'm a major MC. That's like the hammer dance, the little hammer. That's the only dance I can do.
Dude, my mom used to make. I know I'm the white guy in the room, but my mom used to make hammer pants.
Parachute pants?
Yeah, she used to make them on her sewing machine. I used to have a shit ton of them.
She used to make old joggers.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dang, that's dope. She still got that sewing machine?
I seen a dude with
good.
Jordan hammer pants on. The dude was fresh.
Like,
He was fresh, and this was recently.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
It had the Jordan, like it kept saying Jordan all the way through the pants,
Yeah.
and it was legit parachute. I said, "Where did you get them from?" He was like, "Man, online." I said, "Man, that's
Hammer
bro, you
pants.
fresh right now. He was fresh as hell."
see if I get my mom to make us a couple pair.
Yeah, bro, do that.
Hook me up.
I want. First of all, I want an all black pair. You know what I'm saying? Because that goes with everything for the most part. And then I want like the sweatpants material. If she could do that for me, that would be greatly appreciated.
Second, and can I get ETP? Like repeat it on the print.
Oh yeah, I forgot about customization.
I think we could do that.
Fucking A. Hey man,
Bro.
send me the bill.
I'll talk to her this week.
Because I went online and looked for
It's
something when I saw
not
the
a
joke.
game like we're so serious.
I'm serious as hell. Yeah, I'm legit. If she can do that,
Oh, she can make them. You just got to give her your sizes.
All right.
Just got to see if she
if it's
would want to do it.
if
I
it's
mean, gotta
sweatpants
ask her.
material, just give me some.
I
No,
might
it's
have
not. It's like-
have several personalities after I get these hammer
No,
pants.
hammer
though.
pants were made out of cotton like a t-shirt.
Can she do sweatpants material?
Sure she can.
Fucking A.
But they'd be really heavy.
Really? Even with the thin
She's
sweatpants,
got that
though?
real material sitting up there. That
she
mayor
made-
material.
She made them out of cotton like a t-shirt material.
Oh,
And that's
okay.
how they got the parachute pant to where when you move, they move too. That was like the whole concept behind it. They were a very
Got
light material.
Got
And
it.
the way they were sewn with a rib.
Well, you know what?
like
let me
this all
shut
around
up,
the
cause
waist.
it sound like she know what she
Made it
doing.
pop out, yeah.
Let me shut up, cause she know what she doing.
Oh.
All right, do what she do.
If she'll do it. We gotta
If she'll
ask.
do it.
We gotta ask.
Yeah, let's ask. Let's ask.
That might be your first video right there, bro.
Please, Miss Carlisi.
That might be the first video.
That'd be dope.
I would.
I want some MC Hammer pants. Man, Hammer was the man.
Hammer was the man. Hammer still is the man if he's making money.
Yeah, facts. But like who else did you travel with? Who all did you traveling musician?
Well, see, I'm not gonna sit here and lie and like
Man,
act like
name drop.
nah, bro.
don't
Name
name
drop.
Nah, I'm not gonna name drop today.
Man, come on. You
Now, if I was
killing
still in contact with all these people and I could like hit them up and be like, "Yo,
And verify it.
yeah,
Yeah.
I would name drop. If that's still my dude and we were still boys, or
Bro,
we
but
still
that was your thing. If you was doing it, I ain't asking you like to brag. I'm just asking you to reflect on part of your own life.
I participated in several shows with the local greats here in North Carolina,
Such as
local greats,
Such as
the greatest of the locals.
who was the greatest of the locals?
Hey.
I mean, that's a lot of people. What you the baby?
North
George
Car-
Jones.
the baby, Tyler Creator's son.
Hey, the baby doing it right
The
now.
baby is doing it right
Ain't he
now
had a
from a
song, baby?
Tyler the Creator.
Petey
perspective.
Pablo.
Petey Pablo. No Petey Pablo. But I did take my shirt off in the club and waved it like a helicopter.
See, I never was fit enough to do that. I always keep my shirt on.
No. That was big
Fuck you,
boy.
you're big enough though. That would be.
That was a.
But
it
I got
would, it would
middies.
just go off.
I got middies
That was the
though.
time
I got
of
middies.
that was
I
the
got
time
man
of
titties.
Earthquake, CeeLo. All the boys was big back in the day when that was
Yeah.
popping off. That was all his competition.
But I ain't got enough middies though. They middies was bigger than mine.
Teachers on.
Man titties. I can't. Nah, I ain't gonna put my middies out there.
Hey.
Okay.
But I've performed with Fantasia Barrino.
What?
I've performed with
That girl can sing.
that girl can sing, man. That girl, she was born with talent.
Don't worry, they don't talk to me.
Like I think she means it at this point. Like
She think so?
you might not want to talk to her. Like
Is she that bad? Is she that bad?
I'm just saying, the way she sings it is she's so much conviction. You know what I mean?
She
Like,
can sing. She was a gospel singer, man.
Yeah,
You can
she-
tell.
yeah,
You
yeah.
tell what by the way she sing.
Yeah.
She bring gospel to R&B. She got the gospel vibe.
well, see,
to
in
it.
that particular world, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of cats, a lot of execs, a lot of ARs, they don't get to go to church. That's not their thing. So,
Right.
to them, at a show like that, that's the only church they get, like, ever.
That's
you know.
church.
Yeah.
To hear her voice, that's church to them.
That's
like
church.
that resonates. That spirit of, you know, being in church that Sunday morning. She has that. If you've never been to church, you hear Tasia sing an R&B song, you have somewhat of an idea.
That's church.
Yeah, it's church.
I
bro.
give you that. I
That's
give you that.
church.
Because you do get that feel like.
So I mean, that might
I
be the
never
only
thought
God
about
that
it.
they see. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the only God they see. Like from a real perspective, she can't disown that. Regardless, she can
yeah,
sing.
it's always a part of it.
Yeah,
Well,
she
right.
can do ABCs and she like she gonna go in like she's you know.
She gonna be hollering. That's what they call it.
She
Be
gonna
hollering.
be, she gonna be Tasia, man, and that's what I've always respected about it. Matter of fact, I seen one of the performances recently online, and I don't know, man, it was just,
Make you want to get back into it.
yo, it sounded like us back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like a hole in the wall club and just having fun. And these are
Also, you was doing it before the American Idol
before,
thing.
yeah, way
before,
before,
now,
yeah,
with her
yeah.
before the American Idol.
Well, see,
thing.
I was in a band. It was called Infinity with her brother Rico Barina, who taught her how to sing. That's the story. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Yeah,
But,
they say he didn't get on American Idol because he forgot his ID. That's the story.
I mean, we all got that friend to get to the club. You know what I'm saying? Everybody drove an hour and a half to get to this club, and
Ain't got the ID. They say that he was just as good, if not better than her. You know, but when he went to American Idol, when they went to American Idol, he forgot his ID.
not had that. I've never heard that.
You've
story.
never heard that. I've heard
never-
that. I've heard that story from the time she got famous. That was the whole story.
And he's gonna have an earful when I see him the next time. Like, know that.
Also, y'all don't speak in terms like that.
Oh yeah, I can hit him. I can hit Rico up. Like that's my dude. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
what's up.
Yeah,
That's
I
what's
got
up.
his back.
Who
Yeah.
else though? Who else?
Little Mo. You remember Little Mo with Fabulous?
Look, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah,
Fab.
yeah. Cute little chick. Yeah.
I probably gotta go back and look. It's not ringing a bell. I can't see it in my
Oh, the
mind's
early
eye.
2000s, right?
Yeah. Early
Yeah.
2000s.
Yeah, I can't see it in my mind's eye.
Like all of the stuff that he was on. Like she was the person for his hooks. Fabulous is one of the realest rappers to me, like ever. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
I think he's more of a hip hop artist.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
rapping and stuff like that trap music, hard stuff. If you got like the singing, the R&B chorus, that's hip hop.
Yeah, but Fabulous does stuff with like E40.
Yeah,
And E40 is like one of the kings of the Bay.
yeah, but like one of his
Of the
his-
underground,
His thing,
you know
his
what I
thing
mean?
is like most of his stuff got like singing hooks. Like Ja Rule was more of a hip hop artist as opposed to a rapper.
Ja Rule wasn't even an artist.
Your lips, your smile. You know what I'm saying? He had Mariah Carey in that one. More of a singing hip hop artist as opposed to hardcore gangster rapper.
So you think
Yeah.
Fabulous is a hip hop?
I think
Nah,
he,
he's-
I think he.
Man,
I think so.
he's got some pretty hard
He got
shit
some hard
out there.
shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does. I mean, and the people he collaborates with, like Automatic with E40. Have you ever heard that song? Automatic, Systematic. You never heard that song?
No,
That was
probably
a
had
jam
Yeah.
back in like
It
2005.
was. It was. That was one of his dopest hits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to graduate in 2005.
Wow. Okay.
Told you I went to school with your brother.
That's true. But Chaz has an old spirit though. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes most people think Chaz is older than me just because of how he moves. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
his wave is different.
Bro, he
That
owns
man-
he owns some Brian McKnight.
See, I put him on that too.
Bro, you put a keyboard in front of this dude to say Brian McKnight. You better get your girl out the room because you're about to sing her panties off.
Nice.
And he hung around with all the women. That was my dude in high school. If you was hanging around with Chaz, it was some girls around you.
Your
That's just
confidence
facts.
level should be out of this world before
That
you
was-
just like let him just hang with your chick. Like
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, because that dude
Oh yeah,
got,
get her panties all fucking wet.
Juice.
I'll be like, bro, you got to go.
that dude got
Yeah.
juice.
he got to go permanently.
No, you can come back.
Juice.
Just give me
talking
about
about
20. You know what I'm
juice?
saying?
That dude got juice. He got all the juice.
Let me make sure I wear that thing out before you start singing again, okay?
Right. Next we have to just come on, baby. We gotta.
Let's get down.
One second.
This motherfucking trip. Let's get out of here.
I wouldn't leave. I'd come back. Just fuck, let's get it again.
I brought my ex to the same club when he was here. Yeah, I got it.
Dude got juice though. Good dude though. Real good.
Yeah.
dude.
We should have him on the podcast to sing.
Yeah.
Great. Actually, get him on a hump to hip hop.
I can bring the guitar and have him sing or a keyboard. He can play his own keys.
Bet.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
we don't have a
Yes.
whole system he could hook up to.
Make it up.
Yeah.
Make it happen.
I was telling him about it on the way up here. I was just like, yo, it's a lot of big things happening, man.
Yeah, we can. Absolutely,
That'd
we'd
be
love
dope.
it. Yeah,
That'd be dope.
We could do a hump a hip hop, and it could be one of our live things.
Yeah.
Also, we need to talk about that. No, we are not. The Empty Tumbler in the near future is going to be a pre-recorded show. We're going to do a couple more lives on Facebook and stuff like that. But
We need a vacation.
we're generating. Yeah, really.
We need vacations.
We need vacation time, and every Saturday this is really exhausting. So what we're going to try to do is focus more on our YouTube channel, and our episodes are still going to come out weekly.
Right?
And you're still gonna be able to watch it and stuff like that, but the live part of the whole thing is gonna be few and far between, unless we have like a live performance that we can generate out to everybody or something like that. We're just gonna try to. That way we can get stuff done because we work
Regular
full-time-
jobs.
regular
yeah,
jobs.
Full-time regular jobs.
and our time off is the time that we still need to get stuff done. And be honest with you guys,
We
for
have
one
families.
podcast, it's like 3-4 hours out of every Saturday.
Yeah, and we let me say
Minimum.
we got wives.
Sometimes
and we got
6
lives.
to 8. Yeah.
Yeah, so with all
It's-
together.
No offense to anybody, but that's just the way it's going to be. And if you still want to support the Empty Tumbler Project,
Please
hit us up on YouTube, like and subscribe. Check us out.
Do that. But yeah, I would definitely.
And we can get, but like something with your brother and you coming in and doing the singing stuff like that,
That would be live,
that
right?
shit would be live.
Boom.
Yeah. And we could promote it, and it could be
Yeah.
like a little concert
Okay.
online, for
Nice.
people that want to
That'd
check
be
it out.
dope.
That'd
That'd be
dope,
super
yeah.
dope. Have you seen not to like compare you guys to anybody else, but have you seen like the Tiny Desk performances and stuff like that? Oh man, you got to check it out, man. They get like all the greats come in, and Tiny Desk is like literally a room like this, and they have like major artists come in and they perform
Yeah.
for like 15-20 minutes. They do like maybe 3 songs. It's
Oh,
the dopest
nice.
thing. It's the dopest thing ever. I mean, it's just like being in an office. It's called Tiny Desk, and it's like books behind. It's literally at a desk, and the artist sits behind the desk, and the band's
just
and they
doing what they
perform.
do.
and they perform, man. And
That ain't bad.
they have like maybe over 150 performances, man, of some of the best performances I've ever seen.
Tiny desk. You said.
Tiny,
Tiny
Desk,
Desk,
man,
definitely gonna
is,
check that out.
is
Yeah.
dope, bro. Mac Miller before he passed.
Oh, shit.
Oh my
What?
God, that's one of my favorite ones, man. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they got CeeLo Green, they got Common, they got of course he's in a band now called August Green.
Hold on, Commons in the band?
Yes, yeah, with Robert Glasper to play keys.
Did not know that.
Oh my God, talking about smooth, bro.
Man, but
That's
Common
an
one of the
event.
most underrated rappers around. Real
Yeah,
talk.
and off the top of the brain, like it's nothing. Like
Yeah, cause what he do ain't mainstream. Is shit you gotta think about.
Yeah.
And it's shit like dealing with real life. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
some people just on some what they call the turn up.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Most of the mainstream shit, they just on the turn up.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's turn up. It's going just like that.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, people aren't even listening to the lyrics.
Right.
Right.
It's just more
It's
of
just
the
all
beat.
about that beat.
It's
yeah.
all the beat,
About the
and the
beat.
tone of your voice is listenable. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like you know,
Exactly.
if you find somebody that's just talking about that thing when I wrote skirt, 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 like you know what I'm saying? Like if your voice is
He went straight Migos on
Yeah,
that. Scoot,
like-
scoot, scoot.
slash, dad, chicken, waffles, yeah.
Yeah. It ain't really what they're saying. Like,
But
but,
if-
Common be saying shit, though.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell this dude has studied and just read up on a lot of things and picked out what he thought was,
Relevant.
relevant to the
Yeah.
ear, and like it's gonna help people, the majority, not just focus towards one particular viewpoint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he
yeah.
can just talk about anything.
That's why I like Kendrick, though. Kendrick the same way.
Yo, you've got to
Kendrick and
read
Cole.
You got to read a couple books to keep up with Kendrick and J. Cole. I listened to what's the song? A Lot with 21 Savage.
Yeah.
After reading something, and after the events that happened recently, I went back and listened to that song, man.
Made so much fucking I know exactly what you mean.
My
I
God.
don't even think I've ever heard this song.
Man,
Gotta get
it's-
on it, man. It's,
Gotta get on it.
Oh man, you gotta listen to the track, man. I mean, just to take an initial look at it and just listen to it, it's just a regular catchy song. Just a catchy song.
Okay.
But 21 Savage, of course, he's from the UK. He's from from
Man,
that
they gave
side.
him so much slack for that. They thought he was an American.
Cause he talking a lot. You know that song? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Like that song, I was just like, yo, I like this song. He's got to be from Memphis, Texas, in the hood. He's got to have no teeth in his mouth.
Yeah.
He's got to have all gold.
All gold.
Yeah.
And
Nope. UK.
this
Okay.
dude,
Now, if he talks like this, actually, let me tell you something.
think it's bloat.
Basically.
It's like bloat, bruv. Like, for real, bruv. In it. Like, for real, bruv. He's over here, he's making money, bruv.
He's killing it. He's not like the floppy cunts
not
over
like
there in
that,
England.
like-
I'm pretty sure he's used a wanker in his life.
He's a nobleman. He's a very nobleman. Watch your back, bruv.
He speaks the Queen's English.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. Like, come on, you from England?
Yeah, you from England.
Like,
They gave him so much. Like,
I'm gonna
bro,
get the album off that, bro.
didn't-
That was
didn't-
believable.
Once they came out, didn't he have to like get like a lawyer not to get deported?
Yeah, they was about to. Yeah,
They were about to deport his ass.
they was upset with him.
What, he already made his fucking money? He's like the Beatles.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
I mean,
Well, he should have been on what? That's a work visa, ain't it, if you're a performer, right?
True.
A work
Yeah,
visa.
true.
So,
it's got to be something like that, yeah.
so come on to work. Yeah, he's obviously working.
And that's when that buzz hit the scene. That's when I was just like, maybe I might need to pay a little bit more attention. Like, why would they try to get him out of just? He's a rapper. Like, what do you care that he's over here performing and making money? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's not like sitting at home and not doing anything and not.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
He's actually a productive member of society because he's
Exactly.
paying his taxes. He's not,
So
no tax fraud.
when I seen him and I seen the
You pay all the
tattoos on
visa.
his face and then I found out that he's from England, I was just like, yo, the substance of this dude, either he's like somebody I want nothing to do with at all, or I need to wake up.
Yeah, because his whole image game was on point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He used whatever the hot image was or whatever it was to create this character of 21 Savage.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if that's really him. Is it him?
It's probably not, bro. Cause I mean, just to look at him, you would never think that he was that savage at what he does, and his lyrics and all that. I mean, it's everything, every particular thing, and even how he enunciates his words is like pinpointed, and it's
Yeah. And
for a reason. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
there was no British in the rap at all. None. No.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of people. There's people that have serious stutter problems that can't hold a sentence, whatever.
But put him
You
in
hear
front
him
of that
rap,
mic.
you're like, God damn.
yeah,
I mean, like, make you go.
yeah,
Why don't you just rap instead of talk?
right.
I mean, seriously. If they can do
rap
that,
to me what you
just
mean.
smoothest motherfucker ever. Like, damn, our people that sing, that can hit those high octaves, and you hear them talk, and they can't hold a sentence to save their life.
No.
Damn.
But they can sing like an angel.
Yeah.
And,
And
you would
even-
never guess.
Even to talk to him, like most people who can sing, when they talk, they hold like a some type of level of, you know what I mean, like that.
Kind of a
that's-
monotone.
Yeah, that key.
Yeah.
Like you have that. You would think that just to hear you talk, you'd be like, yo, he can sing. But
Yeah.
it turns out he can sing because you can just kind of hear it, the way he talks. And
When I
indicates
talk,
what-
I sound like CeeLo Green. And now that I told you, you can't unhear it.
I heard it. Nah, bro. I heard
Somebody tell me that.
That was a serious break for Anthony, this podcast right there.
You talk like CeeLo. Everybody told me you talk like CeeLo Green. And I'm like, okay.
CeeLo's, I mean, he's a great dude. He's a genius, man.
You performed with him before?
Nah, not CeeLo Green. Nah. Would I? Yeah.
Heck yeah. I wish him and Knowles Barkley get back together. Give me a final concert because when they was hot, I was broke and I couldn't go. now that I'm not so broke, I can go now.
Man, no.
Go check him out.
Yeah, I think I was on the West Coast when they came out, so I didn't give them the credit that they deserved because I wasn't in the South.
Yeah, that was in here.
I was
That was all
oversaturated
in,
with
man.
so much music and just like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
You was
I
in Cali?
Yeah, I lived out there for 5 years, man.
Where was you at?
I was in Southern California, LA, but it was.
You 40 minutes up the road. I was in Anaheim. Or
Well, see,
Costa
we was
Mesa.
right at Huntington Beach in
Huntington
Manhattan.
and
Yeah,
Long-
that's where we were. In
yeah.
that, right off the highway, man.
The 405.
Yeah, right before you get to Carlson, man. So yeah, we skipped
That
to
was
the
like
Psychic
10
Avenue.
hours north.
Yeah, we never made it up there, and I just kept
should've.
hearing about it, man. It's just like, yo, we need to go up north. For
You
real.
should have.
Yeah.
Should have. Beautiful up there.
I want to go on I want to go on like a tour of the U.S. to see the sights, because it's so much stuff in the U.S. that, like North Carolina, they brag about North Carolina because they got beach, they got the plains and the mountains all in one state. That's North Carolina's go-to.
They got what?
Beach, the plains, and the mountains all in one
Okay,
state.
so the planes came from here. Is that what you're saying?
No. The plains as in plain as flatland. They got the beach. They got
We
flatland.
call it plains here.
Okay, they
Yeah.
got that in California too.
Yeah, but that's the East Coast thing about North Carolina. We got you can
Oh,
go to
yeah,
the
I
beach.
get what you're
You can go to you can be in the plains or in the city,
Yeah.
or you can just be in the mountains. Either way, all options are in one state. That's
Yeah.
basically what they're saying. But of course, Cali got everything. You got.
But
guys
also, Carolina's like a third of the size of California.
yeah,
Or
exactly.
something like that. I mean, it's really like you can fit 3 North Carolinas.
Yeah, it's really small.
from California.
But I like to take a tour of the U.S. and see some of the sites, especially some of the nature sites. Because growing up, especially when I came up in Park Drive, so which y'all don't know was the hood. I came up in the hood.
One way in, one way out, shit.
Yeah. So I came when I came up there, I never really got to appreciate the nature side of stuff.
Yeah.
So I want to experience that now that I'm over. I mean, hey, I can experience it. And I can appreciate that shit.
You head out to California, go check out the redwoods.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Trees literally wider than this table.
I seen in California. I went to Big Bear.
Okay, yeah, it's just
And-
outside of Los
And
Angeles.
I just now fell off the about fell off
Oh,
the
that's
slide.
like a resort, like
It's
some type
a
of resort.
ski resort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I went to Big Bear because what was he? I know my friend made friends with him, and he invited me, my friend, and 2 of my friends to come with him in a lodge or whatnot for like a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
It was Tony Ruiz was his name, and I think he was like either a director or something because he got the kids into the school.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So he would go out and let you know how it was, and then get you to sign up. And I think he got in like a commission on the kids signing up and getting loans and so forth. So that was his job.
Oh, okay.
But after he did that, he was just a cool dude. So he was like, "Hey, we're going to Big Bear. Y'all want to come? Y'all got to sleep on the floor in the living room, but hey, traveling for free. Fuck it."
Yeah.
I was a kid. Yeah, of course. Let's go.
Did you ever see, what is it, Palm Springs?
No. I saw Laguna Beach, and that shit just like it is on TV. People like run around in bathing suits.
In slow motion.
It
Like,
probably was slow
it is
motion to me.
beautiful.
It
And
was like
it
some
sucks. You're like, wow, look
volley-
at that chick, and then you're like, oh, dude,
volleyball
put her shirt
nets
on.
and people.
I can't unsee this shit.
People are actually playing volleyball that don't know each other on the beach.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
But that's all up and down California on the beach, man.
Is it?
Yeah, there's volleyball.
But
courts
Laguna
everywhere.
is by far the most beautiful beach scenery / man-made structures.
You need to head to Mendocino.
That's the most beautiful I've ever seen.
You need to go see the Mendocino. I head to Mendocino County.
It's
Blue
better.
water. It's beautiful, man. It's some of the prettiest beach in California.
Oh, okay. I want to go somewhere with some white sand. What, they got the white sand beaches? Is
That's,
that a Jamaica or what?
You gotta go to Turks.
That's in Florida, isn't it?
A
White
couple-
sand?
I want to say it is.
Yeah. On the Gulf. Yeah,
Didn't know that.
they got some beaches that have white sand. Who was telling me about that?
Wait, no, what's the name, Florida? What is it?
Panama City.
Winter Haven.
Panama City.
Winter Haven.
That's what it is. Panama Beach. Panama.
I've been to Jacksonville, Florida for work, and I went to Winter Haven because my brother lived in Winter Haven.
You ain't went to Miami on spring break, homie?
Nah, I have not. Is it going in like that?
Oh man, Miami Beach on spring break.
What it's like, man? Talk about it. Shit.
It's like going through puberty with R. Kelly playing in the background.
God, son. Good Lord.
And it's raining all the time.
I
I don't
don't
understand.
I don't know whether to be excited or scared that I'm gonna catch a charge. I mean,
Well, this is pregame R. Kelly. This is
oh,
when we
okay.
thought that.
Before he got caught, when nobody paid attention to him dating Leah.
This is right. Marrying a 17-year-old.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
geez.
Nobody paid attention to him dating
Well,
Leah.
the R. Kelly that I remember, I try to keep remembering opposed to whatever's going on now,
Is it feeling on your booty, R. Kelly?
when the song goes off and he's laughing in the background. Yeah, that R. Kelly.
Oh yeah, that's it.
It was like, man, y'all just gonna let me keep singing this? Like, y'all gonna let me do this? Okay.
And they put it on it. What was that? TP2?
I think it was, yeah.
TP2. I used to run that whole album.
I was in Salisbury. Now, mind you, I know y'all got to disregard the cuss words that's coming out of my mouth, but both of my parents are preachers. You know what I mean? So, and in some shape or form, they've always been that type of person. You know, just very respectful, very spiritual. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so growing up, I was always in church. If you know my brother, you know that we went to church. Like
Definitely.
So I never really got to like hang out with that type of crowd that was just like hanging out after dark and doing stuff and being, just being a mischievous
You feel like you was
kid.
kind of sheltered or what?
Kind of sheltered, you know what I mean? So like, I knew what was out there and I knew it was good for me, but at the same time, just like, hey, today I feel like,
Temptations.
hey, Mom, today I want to be a sinner, so I'm cutting out.
The
like,
grass
I'll
is
be back.
always greener.
So I want to say I was in middle school, like 7th, 8th grade. And this is when, of course, the girls are starting to develop and it's getting out of hand, like with these hormones. And I don't know what year it was, but this was like these girls. And so I'm in Salisbury, out of my element, with a whole bunch of kids my age. My parents are nowhere in sight, back in Statesville. And
Where you at?
Salisbury.
It was like what? Like at
Salisbury.
a game or?
No. We was at a pool party.
Pool party. Oh.
R. Kelly's bumping.
Oh, yeah, it's grinding going all in that motherfucker, yeah.
Like, the parents is letting all this go. Like, it was crazy to me. I know it might not seem like nothing to y'all because, most parents, they have their old
Basement
school.
party.
You know what I'm saying?
I've been
Like,
to basement parties. So,
parents have the music that they used to listen to playing and the kids hear, on the record or on the CD or whatever. And the kids are just used to, like, they playing that. Mom and dad about to go to the room. It's about to be popping.
Playing that old shit, yeah.
We didn't get that. So, I'm at this pool party and it's, for me, I'm just like,
It's lit.
My God, it's litianta athlete. It's crazy. And so they're like, everybody at the pool for cake. I'm like, nah, not today. Like, this is the first time that like I heard R. Kelly and it was crazy for me. It's a pivotal point in my brain that it was just like, I'm gonna have to be the weird guy in the pool by myself because if I get out with this.
With this wood? Hey, it's all good. Hey, I done walked out wood all together.
Walked out, fucking took a bite of that mother cookie like.
See the swag went through my veins. And I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm embarrassed. Like, oh man.
Oh yeah, I would have.
So yeah.
Would have walked all the way through the lunch table, knocking over all the cups. Excuse me.
I'm new in town.
Just like that. Excuse me.
Walked my grandma like.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh sorry. I didn't mean
Yeah, grandma. Yeah.
This is new.
But yeah.
But yeah, that's my R. Kelly experience, man. I tried to. You know how
Salisbury the spot though, man.
Salisbury is the spot, man.
Let me tell you about the Boom Boom Room.
Okay.
My cousin Mike, I was 17, 18? I don't know, I was young. And he was like, we're going the club closed, so now we're going to the Boom Boom Room. Yeah. It was one of the weirdest and most terrifying experiences of my life at the same time. Went to the Boom Boom Room. Apparently the Boom Boom Room is a house where you walk in, it's like a regular living room, you walk upstairs and there's a party and drinks and people playing cards and girls dance and so forth and so on. So I walk in, I'm like, this is somebody's house and don't like nobody home. They're like, oh, upstairs. $5 to get in. In somebody's house.
In somebody's house.
So, $5. Walk upstairs. Oh, it's jumping up here, but it's small. It's smaller than this room.
Yeah.
Packed. Women everywhere. Dude, is a group of people in the corner playing cards. I was like, oh, I'm about to have a good time up in here. And then I looked over in the corner next to the card table. There's a guy sitting there, and he has a rocket launcher.
Now, that is Fortnite in the flesh.
Bro,
Like,
he legitimately had a military green tip RPG in the house, sitting in the corner, watching the card game. So I'm thinking, okay, if somebody cheat on this card game, we all gonna die. This motherfucker was legit.
Does he not understand the extremes of the weapon that is sitting in the corner?
The warhead was on this thing. So I'm like, oh, okay. I thought I was. I want to get.
You sure it wasn't fake?
Bro, I didn't know. I want to get the fuck out of there.
I have nothing comedic to say about that at all. Like,
bro, it was legit RPG. Like I said, it was fun at first and the scenery, and then I started RPG, and it was immediately terrifying.
Paranoia just hit you right in the fucking mouth.
Wait.
maybe
we're not at a house party.
Maybe that's why it was called the Boom Boom Room.
Hey.
Yeah. Maybe so.
It's gonna be your last boom.
I did not want to be part of any booms that went off in that room.
But you can't fucking do it again.
Right.
bro. Nah. I'm like, hey, you sitting there with an RPG. Like, have you ever seen somebody shoot an RPG?
Not beside me, no.
If you shoot an RPG, one, you gotta bring it up, and then like when a rocket goes off, it's like the release flies back. So I guess it was gonna be a hole and then an explosion in the front. And I guess why?
Yeah.
You're gonna be standing there looking like a Terminator just hit your house or something. Just
Exactly.
open floor. There's the bathtub, and you're just sitting there on the second
He
floor.
would have left from the top floor, hitting the middle of the room.
I didn't quite think that through, Susan. I think we need to call the insurance company.
He would have leveled the house. And what insurance company is going to cover a rocket launcher?
If you survive, I mean, I don't fucking know.
I didn't see no.
I mean, if you survive, you've been one of the hardest motherfuckers in the world. People be like, "Don't fuck with that dude." I'm serious.
No,
He'll take you and everybody out.
No, if you survive, you're the vegetable in the seat.
Exactly.
You can't move because you fucked up. I'm like, no.
You just imagine sitting there,
was so
you're playing
ready.
cards, or you're talking to some chick, like, "Hey, baby, how's it going? What's going on?" Da, 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 da. Then you hear this. Oh, fuck!
And that's the last thing you hear. I'm like, bro, why did you have it? That was the scariest. Literally the scariest point in my life. And I had a bullet fly through my afro while at Hooters.
Ooh. But you had adrenaline to help you out with that.
You said,
No.
Hold on. What?
I had a bullet fly through my afro while at Hooters.
Somebody threw it at you and it came out and it just.
No. I was sitting inside. Apparently, there was some guys had some beef outside. Somebody pulled out a pistol and shot. I remember looking at a picture of Danny Glover to my left. I remember this vividly. Shot a hole straight through Danny Glover's face. I had an afro. Asked my friend Ken Attackett. He's on Facebook. Ask him. I had a clean hole through that. If I would have been, I was sitting like this. If I'd have been sitting up, I wouldn't be here. Clean hole through the afro.
And
Did
the
it burn
boomer
or-
room put more
I didn't
fear
feel
in
it.
your hair.
I didn't feel it.
Well, but how old were
Not
you
your
when that
hair,
happened?
Huh?
How old were you when that happened?
Maybe 19.
Okay, how old were you in the
Boom
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 room?
Maybe 18.
You grew up in the last year. Or maybe seeing that rocket launcher that scared you so much, you're just like, dude, I was at a house with a fucking rocket launcher.
Yeah, I was like, nah.
Yeah.
So I was at Hooters. I was just hanging out with my
You're
friend.
like, dude, did
Like,
fuck it up
nah,
too bad?
I've been to the boom room. I'm good.
Yeah.
Wings dry.
Yeah.
I
Get off from under the table. I'm hungry.
It's funny you said that because I am like overly relaxed. I got a hard time getting amped up when stuff is happening.
Yeah, I have a tendency to like calm down and be like the calmest when pop pop pop.
When people say, but people say that's too calm. That'll get you killed.
Nah,
I'm too calm.
Nah,
It's like your reaction's low because you just sort of, the adrenaline's not hitting you real hard and it's not making you do too much. You're just like, okay.
I'm the absolute opposite. I see a gun, I hear a gun go off, and I don't run, but I'll like, okay, evaluate the situation real quick and act and put myself in the safest position.
Yeah.
I'm more like, wow, some shit going on. Wings.
See, I'm not that calm. I'm not that calm.
Yeah, that's how you get shot.
I'm stupid calm.
You'd be like,
I'm not that calm. I'm the calm where I hear, pow.
They're gonna find you with a hole in the head and a chicken wing in your
And
mouth.
I'm looking at the dude like, nah, he ain't a real killer. He just trying to scare somebody, but he's pissed. I'm that calm. Like, yeah.
I'm like, I'm
It's
not.
not back
I'm just
to
so
no
chill. I don't
weed.
know.
Nah,
it's
I'm
hard.
not.
It's hard. It's hard for me to get amped up because I'm batting like a near-death experience maybe every 7 years. I'm 30. I'm 32 right now. I'll be 33 in a few weeks. But I'm batting about a near-death, like an average, probably around a near-death state.
Do you like that feeling though? Do you like the feeling of being calm and just like I don't care?
It's just normal. It's normal to me. It's not like or dislike. It's just how I am.
So, okay, boom, different situation. Let's say that the same thing is going on, but your wife is right beside you.
Don't know.
You still that calm, like, baby, chill out.
I don't know. I actually don't know.
No, I think you'd go in the protective mode.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
so.
Probably.
Or you would be worse than her and be like,
Where are they shooting at? They're over there.
I think I just boo-booed on myself.
Throw your wife in front of you.
But I don't
I'm
want
not ready to die.
I don't want to be like so erratic that I'm like, did I do the flaily hands? You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't want to be the flaily hand of her.
Because sometimes a woman can like either put you in the element or take you completely out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You'll feel too much in your element. It's just like, today I'm just not myself. I don't know, baby. I don't know why.
Yeah, don't get shot.
I don't know why I tripped you and pushed you in front of that murderer.
I thought he was behind me.
Right.
I was trying to protect you.
But like it flew through the wall, and like I said, put a straight hose on my afro. And my friend hit the deck real early, and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get down there. It just sort of hit me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so I went down, and I sat down, and I laid down like this first, and I thought, oh well, it just flew through the wall, so it's not a good enough cover. So let me sit on the floor, and I'm sitting on the floor, and I see a little Asian lady laying down in her booth. Keep in mind, I was just sitting in the booth, and like I just thought of it. The bullet flew through the wall already. So I'm like, hey, get on the floor because it already flew through the wall. You know what I mean? And she's not listening to me, and that pisses me off. I'm like, get on the floor. And then she gets on the floor, and I'm chill again.
And you're like still grabbing up on the table getting wings?
Bro, no, I brought the wings with me.
Oh,
Okay?
really? Okay.
I'm on the floor, leaning up against it, eating
Not
wings.
his first rodeo at all.
Sitting here and cross.
I brought the rings with me. I didn't. I probably wish I brought my tea, but I didn't. Did not forget my wings.
Yo, if you really got your wings for real,
I really for real got my wings. Like that's not an exaggeration. Like I said, man, his name is Kenneth Tackett. Ask him. He was with me.
All right.
Chaz knows him.
All right. You might be a real G. Getting these wings down here.
So they're eating
You
one.
got a serious food problem.
Or yeah.
Bro, half of my stories
Yeah.
involve chicken. Have you seen my my early morning confessions?
Yeah.
Half my stories involve chicken.
I called Marty's the other day, and I was like,
They got good chicken wings.
they have great chicken wings. But I was watching something. This new craze in Atlanta is all about food and lemon pepper wings, dry wings.
That shit's delicious.
They not good. I don't like
What?
Lemon
Yo,
pepper wings
Atlanta.
is
That's
delicious.
Atlanta. You gotta like it's get to the point now where you have to mention Atlanta, hot Atlanta, and lemon pepper wings. Like you have to mention lemon pepper wings when you mention Atlanta. Like it's getting that big.
Yeah, lemon
See,
pepper wings are legit.
I tell you when
You talk about Philly,
first-
you talk about Philly steaks. You
Yeah,
talk about
right.
New York, you gotta mention pizzas. Like you know what I'm saying when it comes to food. Atlanta, lemon
Wings.
pepper. dry
lemon
wings.
pepper wings.
I called
I'm about
Marty's.
to try some.
I called Marty's, and I'm just testing the waters. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm asking for lemon. I said, "Do y'all have lemon?" No, we don't. I guess several people's been calling up there asking for nothing dry, sir. All right,
Nothing dry.
nothing dry.
Well, people calling to ask you, maybe you should get the fuck on that, right?
I just had
Yeah.
to. I had to.
Get on YouTube, look up a recipe.
Yeah, get the fuck on that.
I had
Do
to.
something with your life.
Stupid.
Long day.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I tried lemon pepper wings. I tell you why I tried them. Rick Ross.
Oh yeah, Wingstop.
Rick
You
Ross.
don't know nothing about Wingstop.
Yeah, I went to Wingstop.
Nice.
In Ohio actually, because I was up there and believe it or not, my wife drove from North Carolina to Ohio just to be with me a couple of days because she was off. And
Yeah.
drove back
Hard in the paint.
through the snow and everything. I love that lady. But I tried lemon pepper wings there. Just,
there so bad for my life.
you ain't right. You ain't right. Yeah, but I don't know. Oh shit, that was me. My bad.
Wake up.
Right.
Yeah, wake up for work. But lemon pepper, just not good. I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. Maybe I got the wrong
Was it just
kind.
regular lemon pepper or was it like dry lemon pepper? Like was it?
It was regular lemon pepper.
Oh,
So
see,
it
that's-
was
that
a
might be
wet
different.
sauce on there, definitely.
Yeah, that might be. I think Atlanta has a completely different recipe how they do theirs
I
because
definitely want to try it.
because they gave the scientific facts on. They broke it down like why lemon pepper wings are popping because at one point in time you have to go to the strip club to get lemon pepper wings and it was the best food in Atlanta period at strip clubs. So that's why you could find lawyers, you could find doctors, you could find preachers, you could find
Yeah,
cops.
they were at the strip club for the wings. Yeah, we
And
get
that's a very legitimate excuse, Tony.
Damn it.
Now, like, come on.
Yeah, I like pancakes and waffles.
People need to
I
be
mean,
saved and arrested everywhere. So, why not strip club?
People are hungry.
Oh my God! And they built different.
I
down
didn't come for the titties. I came for the wings.
there.
Get this vagina out of my face. I'm trying to eat.
Baby, shut up! I got him to go.
I'll be home in 3 hours.
I imagine.
right.
I imagine
There's a
Nixon
line.
saying that.
You got the mortgage this month? Because
You got the mortgage. Good God.
there's a new girl down there, and I swear, you got to come see this baby.
I mean, she cooks the best wings. It's
The
not
best wings
the
you
only
ever
reason
had.
I like her.
And so they're saying, like, if you get barbecue wings, of course your hands is gonna be all nasty. You got the strippers, you throwing money, and that's just real nasty and tacky. You don't want the strippers to go home with residue of barbecue sauce on their money. Like, come on,
You sure you don't?
Yeah, you know.
That's
You don't want to let them know that they're a stripper.
Yeah, that's a very dignified job to get up there and
Ain't nothing wrong with being a stripper.
Now, if she can't dance, then that's a problem. Like,
Yeah.
it's an art form with it.
Well, listen. When I go there, I'm gonna put Amanda through college. Okay.
I'm trying to help this woman better her life. Why are you so selfish?
Now I have a little bit more self control. I'm gonna pay your light bill. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Ain't gonna be nothing else fast.
Once every 3 months.
Yeah.
Good God Almighty.
I would like to think that I could find somebody out here to come to the house. And,
Oh man.
you know what I thought? When I get married one day, when Tony gives me the permission, it says that I'm ready.
Okay.
I got you. Don't worry.
I'm gonna get this thing y'all call a wife. And
Some magic.
Yeah,
some
you're definitely not ready
it's a
yet,
magical.
bro.
It's a magical thing.
right. But for all the bills, if she's down with it, I'm gonna get all the bill money in ones, and every month or every 2 weeks,
You'll make it rain on them.
make it rain on her, man. So she's gonna have to learn some moves, man.
Oh man.
You
But
think
she can't keep the money because that's for the
She's
bills.
gonna be like, "What for dinner?" He's gonna walk into the kitchen with 21s and be like, "Hot pockets."
Boom! Yeah, no tip this evening.
The microwave run, don't it, babe?
Now pick that money up and put it on the cable.
Right. But of course, you know, you gotta throw in like some additional monies to make her happy. You know what I mean? Like, you pay the bills off and throw in an extra 100 of ones. Like, come on. Would you think the majority of women would be down for that, or you think it would be like more so degrading to them because you would like initiate?
I think what it would turn
If that's
into.
your woman, you gotta.
Yeah, I think
you gotta
the
talk to her.
paying the bills would be great, but she wouldn't want the extra 100 because of the fact that she would be like, "Why don't you just give it to me? Why do I always gotta work for it?" That'd be like a thought like 6 months down the road.
It's ups and downs, man. You gotta take the ups and downs.
Yeah, you gotta run with it.
Yeah, she's probably gonna call me a chauvinist pig.
Not if
Hey, you never
got
know,
money,
man.
she
She
gonna
might be
go.
adventurous.
She might be adventurous,
be
and
adventurous.
she might be into like long walks on the beach.
Yeah, long walks on the beach turn out fun. A lot of the time.
I'm telling you, man, today's a learning experience for me, man.
I mean, whether it's long walks on the beach, just walking in general, just saying, I think women really enjoy just having the time with you.
Yeah.
Knowing that there's no other distractions. We're sitting here, we're having a conversation. You're listening to everything I want to tell you, even though I know you don't want to hear 80% of it.
So
You don't care about.
So you think they're knowledgeable of that and appreciate you more because, of course, we don't want to hear this shit.
Well, it's not necessarily.
Yeah.
You're able to take that you're courteous enough, or you love them enough, respect them enough to take the time to listen to what they have to say,
Okay.
because they want to talk to somebody. They want to get it out. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
No.
That's why you just sit there, you shut up, and go okay, and you just kind of help out with the conversation if you're able, right?
But, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I agree.
Some women, sir, are just annoying.
Well,
and they
then
know
that's
they're-
not a
If
woman
If she's
for you.
annoying to
then
you,
and
they
that ain't
just
the one
for
for you, though.
And they test the waters just to see, like, I'm going to talk for 2 hours and a half just to piss him off.
That's when you have the choice of either A, sit there and listen to it, or B, go,
Or engage in the conversation.
yeah.
Yeah, because I'm going to make you look like a fool right now. Like,
Well, don't necessarily make them look like a fool. It's really easy to change the subject. You just have to bring up a topic that they
Right.
want to discuss.
so I'm going to have to work on me before. Thank you, Tony. Thank you,
Oh
guys.
yeah, it's all, bro. It's all.
Thank you so
It's
much.
all on you.
Yeah.
It's like a counseling
But, like, think about
it.
podcast, bro.
If I were to give you any advice, me personally, I would say that you gotta what people call, I've said this before, the whole keep dating thing.
Yeah.
So the woman that she is today, or that you're attracted to, when you find somebody, or if you whatever, the woman that she is today is not the same woman that she will be maybe in 6 months.
Yeah, that's trust issues right there. Like, that's a red flag immediately.
No. That's not. Listen.
People
Listen.
change.
People change. People evolve. She may have read something
But we didn't.
that made her mind evolve.
We didn't solidify if they're changing for the better or for the worse.
No,
yeah,
but anyway, that's up to you. If you like this person enough, then you have to re-court. You know how to say, like, courting somebody, you have to do it again.
So that still falls in the bracket of changing someone.
No. You got to re-court who that new person who it is. You gotta make them attracted to the new person you are, because every 6 months you're not the same person. Are you the same person you was 6 months ago?
So she's still in my swag.
No.
Okay.
No. You
Because
just
once you pour and invest, you lose somewhat of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, but she got to do the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
If she can do that, then I get that.
You both do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
but
saying?
you got to meet her.
So how can we make a 1300 with the RPG built on the side with a rollover cage that can get from 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, and a license plate to say, "I still love you, boo"? And the rocket launcher only comes on if she fucks up.
Well, then you got to establish to her that you crazy.
Yeah,
And
pretty much.
you got to deal with this craziness.
Because I got a feeling if you had a woman that knew about this,
She finds out you got a motorcycle,
Yeah.
it's over.
Yeah. Now you got a motorcycle, and you threaten me to blow me up with a rocket launcher.
Yeah, she'd
And
probably
it-
pull up in like an
But
F1.
you're sweet enough to say, "I love you, baby," on your motorcycle. That's a little bit crazy.
It's going a little far.
Yeah, she'd probably pull up in like a Ford GT and hit a button, and two of them just pop out the hood. Like, okay, you're gonna shoot at me, I'm gonna shoot back,
That's
but
something
I'm
we're
in.
dying for right there.
My shit's
That's
bulletproof, and
Yeah.
yours
Are you
isn't.
like Mr. and Mrs. Smith? What the fuck?
Yeah, I know. Like some spy.
I ain't trying to tell you.
Reason why he's having
Blowing each
car
other up and
trouble
shit.
today is because his BMW got blown up.
Exactly.
He's waiting for them to reproduce it exactly.
The missus.
We're both gonna end up getting shot after this podcast. If you're watching it,
Women
stop
have
now.
a way of making things difficult at times.
Explain.
So do men.
So do children.
We do
Everybody.
too. Men do
Yeah,
too.
So do
Yeah.
friends.
That's true. So, you have to just.
If you can keep friends and you can keep children and you should be able to keep anybody.
Yeah, just learning to accept people for who they are and what they
What they
give
bring
you.
to the table.
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
inside, and if you're cool
And-
with the
and-
bargain that they're giving you, and they're cool with the bargain you're giving them, then you remain friends, you remain lovers, you remain whatever.
Well, see, I'm kind of past. Just that's preliminary. Of course, like you want somebody that's wholesome. You want somebody that's caring. You want somebody that's kind. You want somebody that's gonna stick up for you.
Yeah.
Have
That's-
you ever been in love?
Yeah, I've been in love. But
you
see, that's
sure?
what I'm saying. Yeah. I've loved
Like-
somebody very dearly, like that I would lay my life down for, and like I love them. Like the moment that I wake up, like the first thing that's on my mind is like them, like texting, just to make sure I send that text first, that good morning. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and to like just be around them is enough. Like I'm not even hungry today. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that beginner's love type, that one-on-one shit. Like yeah,
That
like,
always goes away eventually.
nah.
It does.
Nah, and even in that same person that I was in love with, like that still exists. And like when I'm at my happiest, guess who I want to talk to? My brain always just resonates back to that.
And you single why since this person exists?
Yeah.
Because I don't give a damn. That's why. What do you mean, bro?
Well, I'm just saying that. Well,
No. It's
you sound
because-
like you got a single mindset.
No, and I've developed that because I'm so kind-hearted. You know what I'm saying? I love hard. But
Yeah.
at the same time, was I crazy? Was I have several women at one time? Was I a rock star to a certain extent? On a small scale, maybe, yeah.
That-
Was
does it matter?
I a ladies' man? Yeah, like. But these are all personality types that I think it's just a prerequisite. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to just be there for somebody. Be kind. Be lovable. Be, something's really going on in your life. Of course I'm going to listen. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
the things that I'm dealing with now, I feel like, for the most part, is just thought out bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the most part. Like,
Well, everybody got bullshit though.
I have bullshit.
Everybody got
You know what I'm saying?
bullshit. Everyone.
Some days, like, I'm not a mean person, but some days I just don't want to talk to people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's okay.
Everybody's
You know what I
like
mean?
that. man.
Everybody's like that.
and so, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, everything on a level playing field. You're not gonna feel the same way every single day. Now, does that mean that your love or
Nope.
anything how you feel about that person diminishes?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
You still love them the same. You're having a moment. Like, that moment might last for 5 hours, but that doesn't. But I'm just saying, like, once that part of a man clicks on, like, I just don't. Most women feel that is an opportunity to, like, test the water.
The challenge.
Like, that's the part of a woman. That's part of her. like to get that out of you, to get you to talk
Oh,
about it.
you talk about the challenge? The challenge you at your moments of
Yeah. So you've never
weakness?
You've never came home and just like. Well, you might be at a point right now where she understands you. She's like, look.
Yeah, we've been together 10 years,
Yeah.
and
I'm not
But
been married
that's
for
also
6.
what it takes is you
Yeah.
have to get past that beginning stage.
Yeah.
If a most serious relationship, whether it's married or just very
serious
involved with each
relationship.
other, they don't last more than 5 years.
'Cause
Every
that's
5 years.
Yeah, that's what they say. The first 5 years is the most difficult part.
Yeah, but once you get past that, then it's just kind of like, okay, this is my life now. Period. You've forgotten everything. Well, you haven't forgotten everything, but everything that happened in the past before you met this
It's on the back
person,
burner.
it just all kind of goes irrelevant. I mean, you still have memories and stuff, and you still wish, man, I wish I could go do that, but you're like, yeah, but I also have responsibilities now. I have this to do.
It's nice to come home to this person every day.
Yeah.
But see, you
To
guys
see
are
him
part
give
of
him
the,
a kiss and
you
know
part of-
somebody loves you.
You guys are part of the 20% of marriages that works.
Well, it takes both, man, and
Yeah,
it's
it takes
not
both
easy.
people, man.
Trust
Yeah.
me, divorce will cross your mind, but then you calm down and you're like, no, you can't even really fathom it.
Yeah.
And you're like, wow, what would I do without this person?
Yeah. But I think today's society, especially like with the music and all this, is just like television. Now, television is actually kind of like promoting marriage and kind of like the whole.
Yeah. Well, actually, they say
I don't watch enough television.
I try not to watch.
they actually say that the baby boomers, not baby boomers, what are the millennials?
Millennials.
They're actually bringing back monogamy.
Monogamy.
Yeah, it's marriage due to a poll. It's the percentage of divorce rate in the United States has actually dropped.
For real.
After I think it was like 2015 or they did a thing, is when millennials started becoming of age to or settle down, get
Yeah.
married, that type
Yeah.
of stuff. Yeah. And they say that it's actually a lasting like marriages as opposed to baby boomers, Generation X and stuff like that. To
I
where
think we
the
kind of
divorce
like
rate
our,
was 50%.
our generation kind of rushed it.
Yeah.
It was just like because the baby boomers went like, oh, it's so great, get married, and we kind of rushed it. But this new Gen X is this Gen Z or what?
Millennials.
The millennials had us telling you know what I'm saying, don't rush it, take your time, and when you know
Yeah.
it's ready, you ready.
Don't
And
jump
now
into something.
they taking their time, and then when they finally get there, they're like, all right, cool,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's just what it is.
We got this. Now we're together and we found each other as opposed to me having
Yeah.
to go through 20 different relationships just to find you.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I'm all for it. I mean, of course, the music is still like pushing, like still do your thing, still like
What,
get it
bro?
popping.
At no point in time do you sacrifice all of who you are.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
you don't
Yeah.
sacrifice yourself. If you still got hobbies you like to do, you do your hobbies.
Yeah.
They gotta love you enough to let you be you.
Yeah.
You don't just
Yeah.
become who they want you to be.
And
Right.
it's vice
You
versa.
still
If
be
they want to
you.
watch Lifetime every evening, you just kind of go,
Yeah.
all right, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to go fuck off and do my own thing.
Yeah,
You
you
know
gotta
what I
find
mean?
somebody like the same personality type. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like you gotta find somebody that's. If I'm a nonchalant type of person, sometimes like having somebody who is not kind of like offsets it a little bit, and you end up giving, and you know it's
Yeah.
it's a take and
But
give
it-
type of situation.
Yeah, that's
But if
Always.
you find somebody who is just like you, and both of y'all just like,
Oh,
yeah, what up? Like,
It
some
wouldn't work
people
out.
just you don't like people just like
Will
you.
not work out, bro.
I don't
People-
know, man.
Trust me,
People
you
don't like people.
you as much you
People
think you do.
people don't like people just
First
like
of all, bro, you don't like yourself as much as you think you.
yeah. Like I couldn't deal with a person like me. A person like me, just like me, just sort of nonchalant. Well, you know, fuck it. I would probably be like, oh well, hell, this, you know what I'm saying, this person not really into it. I seem like I'm not into it a lot, and my wife tells me that. Oh, you seem like you're not into it. You're not into us, but I am. I'm completely into us, but I'm just laid back. And she's the exact opposite. She's all in and very affectionate, and you know I told you I'm laid back and temperamental.
Mm-hmm.
She's not. She's excessively temperamental, and like we're polar opposites, but it works.
Nice.
I amp up. I can amp up when she like this is going on. I gotta evaluate it in my mind because I'm almost infinitely logical, and I gotta evaluate it in my mind. I'm like okay. I do gotta amp up.
Yeah.
And then or she's going crazy. I'm like think about it. This is not what's happening. Chill.
Yeah.
And then sometimes she'll think about it and be like, all right, I'm gonna chill.
Yeah. Well, this is the longest topic we've stayed on about women. That's
And
cool.
actually, this is somewhat productive. We're not bagging anybody.
Yeah.
We're promoting healthy relationships and kind of venting on about
Fucking yay,
what
me!
goes on. And we're actually venting what goes on in a mid-30s relationship in the United States 2019.
Yeah. And it's amazing, man. I mean, honestly.
Thank you. You are the ITP ETP. I'm thinking about tires too much. ETP counselor.
Hey, man. Hey, whatever I can do to help, you know. I might just be that single guy forever that'll just stop through and just help you work on your truck. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, I know he ain't doing nothing. Like, give him a call. Like, he's sitting at the house by himself. Know that. Like, yeah. That's cool. And then again, I might have a couple of over there.
Yeah.
I say he
They're like,
he
nah,
off
it's
the rails. He don't know what's going
They're
on.
like,
See,
nah, it's Tuesday.
one minute he chill, the next minute he like,
Like, you got 6 hoes over there. He's sitting over there watching Bert and Ernie on fucking
Baby,
Channel
they're all
9.
friends. Like, come on. Bert and Ernie.
I don't think it's gonna work. Hey man, Bert and Ernie was the first public gay couple on Sesame Street for kids.
No, man. They you know what? I respect them though because they were real discreet with it, man. We had to grow up to like realize that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
That was discreet.
They always kept it behind the
like
curtain.
if that's you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you like? But
Bro, it's scenes with them in the bed talking together.
hey, that's cool. I mean, if y'all
Real talk.
if y'all bunking, y'all bunking.
Well, I mean,
man. Like,
when they're sitting up like this at the table, and
that's
they're
not
doing
my
their thing.
business. You know, like they kept it real street. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that. It wouldn't, you know. Like,
Oh man.
and look, how many scenes of Bert and Ernie was outside of the home? None of their business was out. Like Big
You
Bird,
so right. Big Bird out in the street fucking
Big Bird,
off.
everybody else out in the street.
Oscar in the goddamn trash can.
He got a domain name. Like, you know what I'm saying? He just king of the underworld. But he ain't seen that evil. Like, when Oscar went down, like, you could hear the echoes. Like, man, he got a couple stories down there, man. Yeah, like, I mean, Sesame Street taught us a lot of lessons, man. If you was willing to open your ears, but I ain't never seen Bert and Ernie without a roof. Like,
Yeah, that was always in the house.
Always in the house. They were probably docking every time they were having a
And they
face-to-face conversation.
And they was like the paragons of opposites attract. Because, you know, which one was the little skinny one who was mean? The yellow one.
they was both Bert and Ernie. Like, each
Bert
one was
and
Bert
Hey,
and Ernie
Bert.
to me. Like, yeah.
Yeah, well.
Ernie.
Oh, so Ernie was the mean one. Ernie was always pissed off.
Yeah, he was the mad scientist.
And and
No, Bert.
Bert was chilling.
Hello, Bert.
No, Ernie was
Bert
the
was
chill
the
one.
mean guy.
Nah,
Bert was the mean guy.
Bert was the mean guy,
Yeah.
yeah.
Ernie was.
Because he'd be like, hey, Bert. You know, and Ernie was so chill.
Yeah, Ernie was the orange chill dude.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. So, goddamn, there it
There you
is.
go,
Opposites
polar
attract.
opposites.
Polar opposite.
Do you think they were docking every time they were having a face-to-face
I
conversation?
don't know. I don't know.
I mean, think about it. You only ever saw them from the waist up. And they were always like this.
They ain't had no pants on. We're ruining Sesame Street for a lot of people right now.
Kids, I'm sorry. I
You
shouldn't
can
have
see
even
the
brought
curtain
this up.
popping up. All right, and on that note, this episode of this podcast is sponsored by CCS Motorsports for all your on-road and off-road needs.
If you can dream it, we can build it.
Give us a call. Hit
Good
us
night,
up.
everybody.
We'll see you guys later. Jonathan Bowler.
Good night, kids.
Bowling.
Bowler.
Bowler.
Bowler. I said it right. You gave me like 20 per neck.
Oh, that shit was dope. Hey, man. Hey.